Hello, my fire signs. I'm Lauren with Violet Flame Tarot, and you've landed on my channel. Thank you so much for coming on back. My subscribers, my new subscribers, my soon-to-be subscribers, my Instagram followers. If you guys like crystals, please check out Violet Flame Crystal on Instagram. I've got some really awesome crystals if you love crystal energy, and I also have them in the Etsy store in the description box. So we are going to be diving into our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, for the week of October 15th going forward. I'd like to welcome our fire signs and welcome our cross watchers. And if you have any questions or anything about the reading, go ahead and post it below. Or if you'd like a private reading, I would love to do that for you, and you can certainly find me in the link below. So here we go. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What is the energy for you guys? Page of Cups, Queen of Swords. Oh boy, we got a lot of swords here. Okay, overall energy for you guys is the Two of Wands. So you're being given a choice. This is Cyril Marchetti, for those of you who are admiring this deck. I absolutely love it. I used to read with his cards all the time, and only exclusively with his cards. So I'm going back to old school for a couple weeks. Did I say Two of Wands? I meant Four of Wands. This is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is all about stability. Okay, so scratch that. It's not about choice. It's about stability. Stability, sometimes with regard to home, with regard to taking action and having it really work out well. That's a nice overall energy card. So let's see how this plays out. It can be love. I oftentimes see this as a kind of a wedding card, or a happy family structure, family happiness. It depends on how it reads in the spread. So let's see. Aries, you have the Page of Cups. Somebody is offering you their cup of love. Very, very young love, very, very young opportunity. This person, and it could be male or female, could be younger than you, okay? So if you're my age, which is 35, I'm not really 35, but no, this is just, it could be a younger person offering you love. It could be, I also got the word apology. It could be an apology from somebody. Oops, you got an apology from somebody in your family, perhaps a kid, a sibling, or somebody who's come to you with an apology. Or you got a young lover, Aries. You cougar, you. Not necessarily a cougar, but this person seems younger, or it's the beginning of something big and a nice stable situation. Now we have your King of Cups here also. So he's sort of crowning your spread. So this is stable love. This isn't like crazy. Page of Cups is sort of innocent. I just kind of have a crush on you. This is, I love you. I want to marry you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. This guy really expresses emotion, but in a very controlled way. So this is good energy. So I'm definitely feeling there's also, and I'm going to have to say this because it doesn't have to be an external person. It could be you who are now kind of beginning to express maybe some self-love. Like you feel like, I'm going to start feeling better about myself. And this is sort of the card that's saying, yes, you have to love yourself, do what you do, Aries, go you, and you'll be stable. It doesn't have to be a person external to you, but sometimes it's just a sense of feeling better about yourself. So I have to throw that out because I feel like that could be you also, Aries. Now, Leo, you're like, you're sort of poised for a fight. I love this Queen of Swords. She is so badass looking. She's a communicator, and she's very direct. I feel like you're surrounded by softer energy. I feel like you are, wow. I mean, just looking at the way she looks with these two very sweet guys. They're both sweet, okay? Very sweet guys on either side of her. She's just like jumps out as like, come at me, bro, okay? Come at me, bro. So I feel like you have a bit of a relationship that's around you that is stable, that is, it could be somebody you're currently with, male or female, and they're being loving. and you're being a little hard on them this week. Okay? You're exercising your divine masculine. I feel like you're not being all soft with them. They're trying to be soft, and they're trying to come at you from a couple different directions with regard to their love. You got logical love, and you've got I'm going to bring you flowers and all those sort of cute things. And you're just sort of poised. You're like, okay. You just don't look that receptive to me, to this. This is definitely water energy, so it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person that's offering love to you, possibly. And you're just kind of like, you're taking it, all right? But you really look badass. Like, you kind of need to chill. And let's see, Sagittarius, Swords. So you've got some choices to make, but you're not making it. You may have two people, an older and a younger person, both in hot pursuit of you. One person has a different energy than the other. They're both loving people. They're both. It could represent a family. You may have to make a family decision. This may not be love at all. This could be your family, maybe your brother or sister. This is the family tradition or family stability, and you're having to make a family decision. Perhaps somebody passed away, and you're having to make a decision about a father who is very loving, but you don't want to make that decision. You could be made, I mean, this person could be ill, and you're the one that's in charge of deciding what to do about it. I've got to sort of say that did come to me. Or, because here's the stability, and this almost looks like the pearly gates too, doesn't it? Whoa, that's weird. So yeah, I mean, you could be like the person, the power of medical power of attorney, and deciding whether or not, what happens with a loved one. And you don't want to make that decision, but it's got to be made. So there's that, Saggies. Okay, let's clarify, because we can. And because sometimes clarifiers are fun, because it changes the whole story, and I love to give you guys all the different scenarios that the cards can mean, because it just makes that personal reading a lot more personal. I'm trying to hit a lot more people out here in YouTube land, so there's many meanings for these wonderful cards. Let's start with Sagittarius and see what this decision is. Whoa, does that look angelic? There's justice. Okay, legal. That's a legal decision. That's a moral decision. Yeah, you could be trying to decide what, if you could have a relative who's ill. You're trying to decide whether you put them in an institution, and for elderly people, a nursing home or something. You have the jurisdiction to do this, but you just don't want to exercise it because you're upset. You're emotional about this situation. That's you, perhaps. There's that. I'm getting possibly a divorce. There could be a custody situation with regard to a child that you don't want to make a decision about, because it's certainly going to break up the happy home. But Saggies, there is a decision to be made that you're just not interested in looking at it, but it's staring you in the face. The Justice card. So that's all about balance and making things fair. So there's that sort of family. How do we divvy up the family? How do we get a divorce? How do we break up? There's kids involved. So that's kind of your situation, I believe. Okay, let's go with Leo, because Leo, I feel like you're really surrounded by love and stability, and you just got like a stick up your ass or something. Maybe you're just in a bad mood this week, or you're just focused, very focused. I'm getting serious focus from Leo about maybe on work, and you just don't want to be bothered. That sounds kind of like a fire sign, doesn't it? Let's see, what's behind this? Yeah, there's burden. You're burdened with too much. You don't want to deal with it. Ten of Swords. You got a lot on your plate. You got to be on, my friend Leo. You got to be razor sharp focused on perhaps your business. And you got all this miscellaneous, I love you. sort of around, and you're just not paying any attention to it. And you're too busy. So there you go, Leo. That makes a little sense for your sign. And Aries, you're just got this soft energy. We got this male. We got this, could be just loving family energy. Everything is just kind of good for you. I don't think so. Aries usually has some drama going on. Let's find it. It's going to be here. I know it. I'm looking for it. Come on, Aries. Give me something that's really, really messed up. Because I know you, because I'm one. What's happening behind this Page of Swords? All right, 8 of Cups, something you left. God, more cup energy. You know, I really sort of talked to you about initially about that self, like I'm going to love myself. I'm not going to, this could be you leaving a way of thinking. It's kind of a new thing to you, but you decided to sort of like, you know, I'm going to embrace being by myself, possibly being single. I know you've got a lot of male energy here, but these cups oftentimes are not people. You know, there's just more of an emotion. So you've got tons of water here. So whatever is going on with you, you either have you left a way of thinking, or you left something in order. The other alternative is you may have left or had a relationship in the past that you left. You have decided to open up and begin the idea of possibly loving again, and there could be somebody that's coming in, or this is just a fresh way of looking at love, because the overall love energy is the king. He's the big kahuna, and you're going to take baby steps in order to begin loving again. And you know, the stability is a very big thing here for you. I want to clarify that card real quick, because I feel like you want to remain stable. You still have some trepidation about starting a new relationship, either with this person, or in order to be stable, you need to just like pull it together, realize you come first, you come first, and that's how it's going to be for a minute. And you're looking at that. That's a different thing for you, perhaps. Yeah, you've been contemplating. I feel like you've been hanging out. This is the Hangman. Okay, this is him, and let me show you him. No, this is it. This is him in the regular upright. This is in the inverse. In the inverse, he's not hanging around anymore. Okay, he's looked at things from a different perspective. He's left his old way of thinking. It's emotional, but he's left it. You're going to embrace something new, either this new person or this loving way of looking at things in your life yourself. It doesn't feel like a totally empty reading to me, but for some reason I'm not really feeling that it's a person. I feel like it's more of a state of mind that you are moving from, feeling a little bad for yourself, but you're not going to do that anymore. You want this stability, and you have to take baby steps, okay, to get to this stable situation. So an Aries person is really going to pick themselves off the floor and look at stuff in their mind. How do I do this? How do I get there? There is a road road back from whatever this disaster was, and well, not disaster, but you're leaving it behind. It's done, and I think it's good. I think you're moving forward with some positive energy, or you got a young guy coming in, okay? And there's that. So if you guys like the reading, please like and subscribe. Even if you didn't like the reading, subscribe, because you might like it better next week. Also, check my monthlies, because those were wild this month, if you guys check those out. Some of them were funny. I think Aries got a kind of a crazy reading. Leo got a good one, I think, but I want to say Aries got a lot of views, so it must have been good. Okay, again, thank you so much for your patronage. I really love that you guys are part of my channel, and please join me next week on Violet Flame Tarot. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.